Why is you calling my full name? Don't do that.
Don't say my full government name. You know mine. Don't say
Jordan Anise Thomas.
You said it wrong. You said it wrong. You said it wrong.
Jordan Walker. Jordan Thomas Walker.
No.
I only know those few parts.
Jordan Annette Thomas Walker.
Be excellent to everyone. Breaking the and get you there from voice chat.
He's practicing the freaking YouTube name. I knew it.
Camden Gaming.
Yep, I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Hold on, let me send you a picture of the thing. This how it go look.
Oh yeah, I started watching your YouTube channel last night because I got bored and I did not know what to watch.
Why are you doing that?
Because I didn't know what to watch, so I got bored. So I watched it. Because when he went to sleep, I couldn't go to sleep, so I
You're live right now?
Hey, that's how it's gonna look when you search it up, alright? That's how it's gonna look when you search it up.
Camden, why you trying to take over?
What?
He's live on Madden right now.
Huh?
I know.
Oh, you watching me? Wait. What team I should play with? What team I should play with? Ooh, I'm going in with the Eagles. No whips and chains, you can turn me down, but you whip your love on me, baby, whip your love on me. No, something that's playing on Madden, I swear. See?
Yo.
Young J-A-C-K-A-K-A Rico like Suave, young Enrique speaking at AKA. She's an alpha, but
hey, is y'all watching me?
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, what you think the score gonna be, Dominic?
Are you ready for some football? It's the Bucks and the Birds, and it comes
What you think the score gonna be, bro?
on Madden football.
Alright.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
It looks clean, huh?
Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
First down. First touchdown. Almost touchdown. First try. I'm at the 45-yard line, I think. 45-yard line.
Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick.
Who I should throw it to? Saquon Barkley? Or no? Oh, no, never mind.
Tremendous
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Two different
Oh, God.
universities, and this is a guy
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
so much more of a runner than a thrower.
Let's go.
He has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside, defense.
Let's go.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Hurts On the move to his left.
Oh my God, you didn't see that?
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Bro, I just hurt off a whole dude's head.
That football, he's got a first.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned.
You don't see it?
But it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll try and run.
Come on, Barkley. Come on, Barkley. Come on, Barkley.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Flush to his right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
What? I was literally trying to die.
Reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag.
It's alright. It's alright. I don't care.
Tough to watch.
Watch this. I don't care.
And you see the excitement. And
I don't care. Watch this. I don't care.
And he is into
Listen
the
it.
zone.
Listen to it.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Hurts will throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them at the end zone for the two-point play.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to.
Oh, Cooper DeJean. Yeah, Cooper DeJean just threw.
They'll bring a receiver in
Nika
motion
Bump.
right. To throw, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Milton Williams able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Mayfield lost the football.
Come on!
Points 1,
I
2,
could have
3
had
in
that
the defensive
interception.
game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do it really.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll roll him out right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So their 2nd touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12-0, 1 extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. And that's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And problems spreading to the punt team.
Dominique, do you see the score so far?
On the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Yeah, it's crazy. It might be 0 to 80 something, 100.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10.
Oh, that was too early. Too early. Too early.
45-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Rolling to his right. He goes airborne. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So the 2-point conversion trend continues, at least as far as trying those goes. They've attempted them after all 3 touchdowns.
Jordan.
CD and converted now 2 of them.
They're not just dipping their toe in the water.
Go look.
I mean, they're committed to going for 2 points, and 2 out of 3 now with a 22-0 lead. In a sense, they're a little bit ahead of the curve because normally
you know where to look.
Wouldn't it?
And with the way their defense is playing, I don't know if it matters if they do convert any of these. Tampa Bay offense set to go again. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession.
I felt that. I heard how his face went.
Because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. In motion right, Evans. Mayfield now. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh,
Interception! Let's go with it. Mama, you coming? Huh? No. Okay.
Shop at the 33-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Now he's into the clear again. He may go.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts.
What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable.
And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
They'll roll him out right. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They've got to be absolutely
okay, if I can sack
right
him,
now.
put
Couldn't
all
have
one
expected to be down this big, this
to
early. But that's the spot there.
maybe I got the
to try
chance.
again
Just
here.
me.
Eluding the pressure right. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
A run up the middle with Irving.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
Mayfield off the play fake. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Rolling to his left. And he leaped over him.
That was crazy.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble.
That was a crazy hurdle I
The
just
entire
hit.
offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. To Barkley on the check down. They can't tackle him. 20. Oh, jumping. Oh, touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 50 yards.
And the Eagles are pouring it on. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the 1st quarter. They're
That was me,
absolutely
Will.
losing
Hey,
all the
that
points
was
that
me,
they
Lenny.
put up. I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, There's no limits on what this league could become.
Come on, Saquon.
They're going to run it with
Get through,
Barkley.
Saquon.
Let's go, the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure.
Bro, I think I'm going to win this.
Now after the touchdown, here's
Bro, it's
Elliott to kick it
38-0. That's crazy work I'm putting on.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here.
That ain't no good. That's not good.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
They
come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They run out of the gun with Irvin. And he's met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down.
Hey, alert 33.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mayfield.
Oh, sack.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And I told them to sack, and they didn't sack. Now look at them. They gained to the 50-yard line, bro.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Sack him. Listen.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Please.
A lot of bad news on that play for them. Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage.
Get my fat teammates, please get the ball.
Possession. That was big for them.
Shepard goes in motion. Throwing on second and long. Mayfield. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get... These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fit. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles extend their lead yet again. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, they're stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over him.
And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bucs ready to take over once again. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's a 2nd and 8. In motion left, Godwin. From the 24, Mayfield. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Milton Williams. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They...
Also watch my live stream.
You tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He's been terrific so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Throwing is Hurts. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side.
And he works free. Inside the 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
3rd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw.
Flushed out right.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Able to shake him off. Escaping the pressure. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Cool.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Rolling to his right. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. The 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hurts.
eluding the pressure right. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have got it on cruise control. Steps away to his left. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. To throw, Mayfield.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Jalen Carter.
Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, he finds his target. It's Evans. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up, a line ball. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. 72 yards.
And the Eagles take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Well, everything right now going wrong for this crew. A chance to put 3 on the board at least, but it winds up being blocked and returned the other way.
And any hope they had, likely gone at this point. You might want to think about clearing the bench a little bit, let some other guys play. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least... of throwing it in that situation.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown, that field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Get over here.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, Mayfield. Finding Otten once more. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Well, this one taken in by Otten. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Irving. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. In motion, left Shepard. Now Mayfield on 4th down. Buying time to his left. And Mayfield will have a 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Handoff running left, Irving. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. And for Mayfield, this could be a free play. And he lost the football. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Offside, defense.
So the penalty on the offense, that'll be declined, and the turnover stands. Here's Mayfield. And it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Cade Otten from 21 yards away. And the Bucs are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Now, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the 1st half. Finally, a little spark of life, but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
Pass midfield. Still going. 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, you remember Seattle-Denver Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin to start the 2nd half. Seattle was already firmly in control. Now they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And the route is on here in this 1st half. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 23.
This is crazy.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This ball complete to Trey Palmer.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Now Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Now a 2nd and 2. A shotgun handoff here to Irving.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Mayfield down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35.
Shepard goes in motion.
Mayfield to throw it.
Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Godwin, the motion man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Mayfield lost the football.
Let's go. Interception. Let's go.
In enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Defense. Let's go with it.
Here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off, and with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those, but 3rd down coming up. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Flushed out right.
You and myself.
So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1.
Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. It's time. It's time to take one. Take one. It's time for you, son. It's time for you, son. It's time for you, son. It's time for you, son.
Inside the 15 before they drop it. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Oh, my son's really kicking these Buccaneers' butts.
Escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move.
You dropped my pass.
That falls incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
They'll set up a throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts.
A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And a little quarterback draw option works to perfection for him.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback in most situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
75 to 6. The Buccaneers is trash.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Let's go with it. Let's go. I'm about to put a clip.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now,
Hold on. Oh, shit. How do I
the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 23. In motion goes the tight end. Mayfield looks to throw. Out to the right here to Shepard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From just shy of midfield, Mayfield looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as he'll get this down to the 40. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
At this point, I'm not even trying. I know.
They'll look to throw. Shrugs him off. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Forced out to his left.
Hurry up, hurry up.
And he's into the end zone.
Stupid.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Stupid. Mayfield.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are able to at least get one score back. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Eagles offense and the veteran A.J. Brown set to go to work once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Dotson in motion right. Throwing is Hurts. They'll roll him out right.
Which one? This one? This okay? I'm talking about that way. Come on now, don't be an idiot. You know I had both of them running into one another. You had the thing all the way up there in the TV. And if you got to run the cord like that, you need to get off of it. Whatever this is, this plugged up. You need to put it over here. If it's your controller, that means you need to put it down.
Down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
This offense so far,
let me lock
third
in.
down,
I'm tired of this dude coming rushing me for what?
Third and 18.
What you doing,
to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He's going deep for Brown, and that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field possession to boot. In motion left goes a tight end. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. On the handoff, this is Irving.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
To throw, Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Second down and 4.
He'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Shepard. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagle 16. In motion right is Evans. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Again, he'll drop to throw.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Back to throw again. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Baker Mayfield, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Buccaneers are able to claw one back.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call
Personal
tacked
foul.
on.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts dancing to his left. And shedding through the tackle. And he'll be taken down, but not before. Past the 50. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the gun, it's Hurts. Rolling to his right. Oh, good hurdle. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
The last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy. Because
wait, hold on. What'd you say?
But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles just continue to roll. And, partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room at home?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for trophy room.
What a phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this as well for helping him get to this number.
He better. This is just unreal. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Tackle just shy of the 25. So out come the Bucs.